In 1997, researcher Dara O'Rourke was at the forefront of the transparency movement. He traveled to Vietnam as part of a UN study on factory conditions.
One of the factories that I did research in was a Nike factory. It was actually a Korean-owned factory producing Nike shoes. 2/3 of the women in this factory had respiratory diseases. There were violations of overtime and wages and sexual harassment. And at the time, Nike basically said, not our factories. It's a Korean dude in Vietnam, go talk to him. And so I came back to the US and I wrote a little report.
As reports of labor abuses flooded the news, Nike's market cap fell by over $2 billion.
Their running shoe is rubber, nylon, a little bit of color and design, but what they sell is a brand and a lifestyle and an image and a reputation, and that was being threatened. That was in 1997, and that was really just the beginning of the internet. Now, the flow of information about problems in your global supply chains is going 1,000 times faster than it was.
In 2007, Dara founded GoodGuide, a website that puts transparency into the hands of everyday consumers. GoodGuide rates over 100,000 products for health, environmental impact, and social responsibility. The app is totally customizable. GoodGuide doesn't care whether you want to save the environment, save your beauty, or simply save money, as long as you see the information that matters to you. When you're shopping online, GoodGuide automatically warns you when you're about to buy a product that doesn't meet your standards. It also recommends alternatives. With the GoodGuide mobile app, you can walk into a store with X-ray vision.
That was the original impetus for GoodGuide, really to cut through all the marketing, to cut through all the claims on the package of new and improved or natural or non-toxic or whatever, so that consumers really have much more power than they've ever had before, and they can vote with their dollars. GoodGuide is a unique offering, but it is the tip of the iceberg of new types of information coming to consumers. They basically have a supercomputer which can scan barcodes, can surf the web. Literally, they couldn't 3 years ago. Second is the science of analyzing the environmental and the health and the toxicology of these things has also improved greatly over the last 3 years. Where did the petroleum come from that goes into your plastic toy? Where did the food come from that's in your organic cereal? We couldn't even know that 3 years ago. And then the third big change is consumer demand for this.
It's hard to talk about, Ken, but I've contracted something.
Barbie, I'm so sorry. What is it?
It's lead poisoning.
As we've been doing this project, there has been scandal after scandal in the marketplace.
Links between high consumption of BPA and diseases like heart disease, fertility problems.
Russia has banned all imports of EU vegetables.
How would you as a parent even know that it was in a product you were buying for your child?
That has turned these issues into mainstream consumer issues.
As for Nike, the company has made major efforts to clean up its supply chain. Nike is now one of the highest rated apparel companies on GoodGuide.